Hello and welcome back to Adorabuild. My name is Ruth and my little dog is called Pucky, and today we are going to be checking out the fantastic Lego Friends Rescue Lighthouse. So of course this is the last of the marine rescue sub-theme builds that I have got to do. So we do get a number of animals in bag number 1. You can see there that we have got a dolphin, a seal and a little bird. Now of course we also get our mini doll, which is Mia, and she looks absolutely fantastic in her blue and green wetsuit. And I do really like the designs of the sort of marine wetsuits that we have had for all the Lego Friends girls. Now the first little mini build that we have is a fantastic looking surf ski, which looks amazing in that gorgeous navy blue and yellow, which is very reminiscent of the marine rescue boat that we had last time round. This also has a little crowbar and a first aid kit attached. I also really like the little marine rescue logo that they have, which is almost in the shape of a little lifesaver as well. But of course it's heart-shaped because it is the Lego Friends. And you can also see there that I almost missed that we also got a baby turtle in this bag as well, which is remarkable because I absolutely love those baby turtles. They are so cute. Now next up we do have like a little underwater build. So we do have the little parts of some rock and some ocean with those fantastic dark teal coloured pieces, as well as the beautiful neon coral coloured fish and seahorses as well. And in the middle of that build we also get a clam shell with a heart-shaped gem. So that's a really cute little mini build. Okay, so we are now on to our next side build. So we have created a little bit of a waterfront with some sand, and then we are building up a little bit of a structure. Once again, we are adding in some foliage and some of those fantastic looking neon coral colored pieces as well. However, we have created a little bit more of a hut or a shed, and we can add in the seal into the inside of that. So obviously that may indicate that this is the animal that requires rescuing. We can also add in the baby turtle on the waterfront and the gorgeous little bird in the tree branch. We also get to add in another one of these fantastic looking palm trees as well, which is just gorgeous. Now once again in this build we do actually get one of those water activated treasure maps as well, which is really cool. And in bag number 2 we also receive another mini doll, which is Emma in her fantastic wetsuit, which is that pale minty green colour as well as that fantastic dark purple. And that little outfit does look absolutely adorable. Okay, so now we get to move on and start build up the main structure. And it is actually quite a cool way that Lego has gone about designing this. So we do have quite a lot of rock work at the front of the build, and then we actually go through and create some of the areas not only for the lighthouse itself but also for the decking surrounding the lighthouse too. And I really liked the way how the Lego designers actually used the different elevations of this particular build. I also really liked the way how the Lego designers made that front door with the little turtle flap. It is a pity that they couldn't build that in reality, but I do think that the sticker gives enough of an indication about what that is supposed to be. And I also really appreciated using one of those neon coral pieces as the door handle as well. I thought that that was really well thought out. So now we get to add in some of our first sticker pieces into the entryway, and you can see from both of those designs that this does actually have a little bit more of a vet feel to that main area. And now we get to build up some of these little tables. So again, placing in a range of accessories, and then they do actually go on those navy blue jumpers as well, so we can actually pull them in and out of the main structure to make it easier to play with as well, which is also a really nice, thoughtful consideration. So you can see here that we are now on to the next bag for this main structure, and we're adding in some of the external details. Again, it was really nice to see that the Lego designers had made the large windows with that blue tint. So again, giving more of an aquatic feel to it. It was also really fantastic that we got some of those transparent stickers to add into the various little ponds and pools as well. So you can see on that one that we just ended up with some bubbles. But in some of the pool areas that we'll see coming up is that we do also get some little fish and those sorts of things too, which was a really nice touch as well. I do always really appreciate the level of detail and thought that goes into the friend sets. Again, we now return back to the exterior and we are building up the main little jetty area out the front, which was really cool too. So adding in some railings and some stairs to help us get on and off the jet ski. We pop in that beautiful neon coral coloured octopus, which is just gorgeous. And now we get to add in the little slide area, which I did have some issues with until I realised that I was missing an entire plate. And then of course it all came together really easily. And we also get to add in a fantastic brick built fishing rod as well. Plus a few more accessories of flippers, life vests and a scuba helmet. So we're now on to the next bag, of course. So a little bit more building to go on, and we're adding in the next floor, which once again is a fantastic little pool area for the little animals. So I think I put the little seal in this area as well, and there we get to see those stickers again with the bubbles and the fish this time. I also really like the window choice that they made as well with those beautiful navy blue window frames. For some reason the seal gets to watch Seal TV, which I think is actually quite hilarious. I'm not too sure whether or not that's something that seals actually want to do or not. Anyways, we now add in a few extra bits and pieces to this location. Adding in the next floor, and then we get to move over to the little balcony area. So of course, once again in the balcony area we do have a little pool area on the end, and then in the middle we get to build up this really sweet little sandcastle as well. And I do think that it is really cute for the little sandcastle area for the baby turtle. So that's how I have ended up displaying mine, is popping the baby turtle into that little area. We do also get to add in a little chill out area for the Lego Friends girls to sit there and have their lunch or something. So there is a sandwich and a cuppa. And of course, then we move on to the final few floors in bag number 5. So first up we do build this amazing brick built sign, which is of this fantastic whale. And I do think that this is really lovely because it does actually go quite well with the brick built turtle sign that we had for the Turtle Rescue Centre as well. So I think that once all these sets get placed next to each other and all together, is that then we get to see how they tie each other in. I also think that the little seahorse rescue symbol on the front of the lighthouse is such a lovely touch as well. I thought that was really well done too. We add in a little desk area, so obviously this is more of the research lab type spot. And again, we do have a couple more stickers there. One is an image of a little starfish, which might be reminiscent of that coral area that we created earlier, and the other area is the pin-up board. Now we get to move on to the top structure, which of course is the actual lighthouse itself. And I think that that front sticker is absolutely amazing, and I do actually think that the way that we've gone about designing the light brick and including that into the lighthouse structure is really well thought out too. We do get to add in some railings and a few little accessories as well, so a little beacon and also a telescope to the end of the lighthouse. And so that is pretty much all of the building area for this. So now we get to move on to some of the still images that we have taken. So we just get to have a really nice overview of everything that was included in this build. Some of the little close-up images of those fantastic mini dolls in their wetsuits, and also we do end up with a really good range of animals as well. I really enjoy building up this set. I do think that it has a number of fantastic play features. It's got the light brick in there, lots of animals and some gorgeous mini dolls, so what more could we really want? As always, I'd really like to thank you for checking out my channel, and if you have enjoyed this video then make sure that you give it a like, comment down below and subscribe, because that would be completely awesome. I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Take care of yourselves and bye bye!